Just a quick video on something I've recently put together. It's an outdoor table. I needed one because the one I had just rusted and had to be thrown away. Luckily, this one didn't cost me anything to build. I had all the parts. The main parts were some downpipe, rectangular plastic downpipe, which I made to form the tabletop. Some bits of timber I previously used for an antenna mast. Some bolts I bought for something I didn't end up making. And paint. And that's pretty much it. The only tools you need is a saw, miter box and a drill. It could be used outside as sort of a portable or backyard portable operating table. It's fairly light and it's about 55 by 55 centimeters across the top. The size of the tabletop was set by the length of the piece of downpipe that I had. I'll just show you a little bit more in detail of how I put it together. Here's the downpipe. First thing I did was I made the tabletop by cutting the downpipe into 5 equal sections, more or less, and then bolting it together. You can just see it here. So 4 bolts needed there, and there's also a set at the other end. Because the plastic downpipe is not completely rigid, I had 2 bits of wood underneath to give it a bit of support. One there and one there. Next thing I did was to attach some legs. Again, sawed out of a long bit of wood previously used for a radio mast. As for the length, about 75 or 80 centimeters. Now, because it's plastic there, it's not the most stable. If you wanted to, and I'd suggest you do this if you've got a right angle bracket, you could just drill a couple of holes there, put some screws in, again here, and that will give it some extra rigidity. But I didn't have that. But what I did have was some thinner bits of wood that came from the top of the fence that blew down in the last storm. Anyway, I've got them as cross pieces, and that's probably the most critical part of the project, because there was a bit of flexibility with how these legs sat. You need to make sure that it's an even distance both across the top there and also across the bottom here. And once you've sorted out what that distance is, not only across but also from front to back, you can then nail your cross pieces in. This isn't very thick. I'd suggest, if you are buying the materials, use a bit thicker to give it some more rigidity. So I can't actually sit on this table, but it should still last for casual operating, putting the usual things you put on outdoor tables. Final job was to give the timber a few coats of paint. So that's it. A cheap table suitable for backyard portable operating. Build one and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Cheers.